tell us about the Dub Show 2014.
Yo, what's cracking, man? The Dub Show 2014. You seen the videos, and if you don't, go look it up, man. My homeboy Solo right here, top-notch video editor for Road Dogg Entertainment, man. You know, we got it in. My homeboy DJ Cadillac was up there. Cali, me, Solo, a couple of the rest of the Road Dogs. We met up with the homeboy Weasel Low.
Corrupt.
Yeah, Corrupt, everybody, man. So they got it in, man.
Yeah,
it was a fun event, man.
All the way there to Hooters and back, and going back to Hooters and going back to the Dub Show and shit.
There it is, man. From Hooters back to the Dub Show, man. Ain't nothing but love, man. So check it out, man. Check it out on Road Dogs TV. Google it, YouTube it. Check us out.
Shit. Coming to a hood near you.
As far as your business strategies and the way you talk, you seem like you're very articulate. What are some of the most memorable experiences or collaborations that you had as far as the business side of Road Dogg is concerned?
The business aspect. When I teamed up with Street Motivation, it was a big thing for me. You know, it let me know that they respect what I do, they respect my grind. You know, they gave me free placement. You know, they see me out there grabbing the magazine and taking pictures with famous people and cross promoting. And you know, that felt good. Also, being able to land my first deal with my job through my clothing line, being able to sell $1,620 in 4 fucking days. I'm like, who the fuck does that, man? That's nothing but, you know, hard work. And
you set the bar at a high standard.
Yeah, and the truth, that's what started this whole business aspect. That gave us a budget. With $1,620, we were able to go back, buy more shirts, buy more paint, and the business is running. You know, business is running now.
Doing itself.
Now here comes the stickers, here comes the banners,
Flyers.
right? Here comes the flyers, and it's gonna run by itself. You know, so it feels good, man. It feels good to know that you have a team behind you, a real trademark, a real business. You know, and coming straight from the hood. You know, I'm not in Beverly Hills or nothing. This is the hood, homeboy. You feel me? Don't let the walls confuse you.
Did you ever imagine yourself coming out from where you came up to being in the position you are now?
Fuck no. I did it.
Well, you probably did it. Imagination to everybody is different. You feel me?
It's crazy.
I always play sports. I was always talented. I always felt like I was gonna become something. But you know, nature does this course, and sometimes it doesn't work out the way you wanted to do. You know, like the way you planned it out. But you know, since my brother died in 2005, I took my music serious, and ever since then, man, there's no turning back. My mom is dead, my dad is dead, my best friend is dead, everybody I ever cared about is dead. I sacrificed my lifestyle. I sacrificed not being able to have a girlfriend, not being able to spend time with my family, not being able to hang out with the homies that I used to hang out with, only to finish what I started. You know, I was in too deep. 8 years. Now it's 9 years. They say after 10 years you make it. I feel like they're letting me in. So when the time is right, you're going to see me on that big screen. And I'm going to be the most humblest, hardworking person you ever seen. I'm the type of person that wants to make it, use that fame and that money to give back. You know, I grew up in foster homes. I want to be able to help out the kids that don't have nothing, you know. You know, that's the thing that matters. Because when you die, you can't take nothing with you. You feel me? So that's what I want to do.
As far as helping out the youth, what are some of the steps that you're taking toward that? You know, is there any like non-profit organization?
That's what it is. That's when you establish your business, the government's gonna start taxing you. You need to start reaching out and start thinking like a businessman. You know, so that ain't all about music. It's 80% business, 20% music. So you start reading those books. You start Googling. So you start reaching out to those non-profit organizations. First, you gotta get your business number, get that non-profit organization thingamajiggy, and then they start giving you stuff, and you start helping out other people, man. It's a simple process. You just gotta take your ass up out your seat and go out there and do it.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Yeah.
Man, as far as like the industry's concerned, or even just helping out the children, there's not many that carry that fire that you have. You know what I mean? Personally, what would be kind of the steps that you would take to be able to be like, hey, you know what? Like, no matter where you're coming from, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you can get there. You know what I mean?
Well, my story is VH1 behind the scenes. You know, I come from a drug family. You know, I came in through a foster home. My dad got shot in the head. My brother got shot in the head. My mom stabbed my grandpa in the heart. I could keep talking about all the negative, but I'm not gonna do a Eminem type of stuff where I put my family down. You know, I already.
Move on, think positive, make everybody's life better.
Yep. So I'm out here just trying to let the whole world know that don't ever stop trying to reach your goals. The day you stop is the day the other person that wanted the same thing you wanted goes in front of you.
Yep.
And the thing about it is persistent. You don't have to be the best at what you do. You just gotta be really persistent and good enough. You feel me? You can't just be whack. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be working.
Yeah.
But they'll see you. They're gonna see you working. The doors are gonna open. And just take advantage. Don't sit there and wait for it to happen. Go out there and reach for it. You know, when they see you out there thinking like a businessman, acting like a businessman, making business moves, then they treat you differently. You feel me? So I salute everybody that sees what I'm doing, and like I said, it ain't no competition. It ain't me against you, you against me, because I'm in my own lane. I'm trying to do something different. I already started it. I cannot stop. So
we ain't gonna let 'em.
God has a plan for us, you know. So whoever wants to support us, come and join us. We you know, our services, most of our service is free. Why? Because we help others. You know, if you don't want to help us, then we can't scratch your back, pimping, and that's it.
On the artistic side of Rome, I mean, when can we anticipate an album? When is that going to be executed?
An album? That's already 7 songs into it. You feel me? I got 2 with Mellow Mayonnaise. I got 1 with Corrupt. Obviously, the Say What was more like, hey, motherfuckers, I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. I'm working with famous people. You know what I'm saying? Cocaine. Oh my goodness, that video. That is. This song called Life is Hard. That's gonna be killer, man. The homeboy from Blue Division, Alcatraz. Got a single with him. I got a single with a lot of cats, man. I'm working on some stuff with DJ Mustard and my homeboy Dusty Rhodes. Shout out. Man, at the moment I can't think, you know what I'm saying? But I got a lot of shit in the desktop just laying out. So yeah, man. First, I'm gonna release Grind Mode later on this year. Grind Mode Volume 2. And then release 1 more mixtape, then the album. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really that anxious to let out all the original songs with the famous people, because before you know it, more doors are gonna open, more hot singles are gonna come out, and it's all good, man. You know, my time is coming. I'm gonna wait.
On the music, business, and personal level, where's Rome now as opposed to 5 years ago? You know what I mean? Like, everybody makes the transition from you start off a certain way, and as you experience certain things within the industry, you mature. Do you think that the Rome 5 years ago would have been able to, you know, attack and fully calculate everything?
I
with the same drive.
But I had the drive, but I always had the drive. I always wanted it, but the confidence comes with more accomplishments. The self-esteem comes with more accomplishments, you know. A lot of people, they say they want to do this, they want to do that, but when the opportunity presents itself,
are you gonna do it?
It passes them up because they close themselves up and they're like, am I ready, am I not? And before you know it, the more shows I did, the more songs I did, the more it built my confidence. So when the opportunity presented itself, shout out to the homeboy KJ, Ruthless, Eazy-E's personal bodyguard. He called up the homeboy Cocaine. He said, woo-dee-woo-woo-woo. I talked to him and I'm like, hey, let's get that feature. Bam. I just locked it in from the get-go. And that's it, man. So 5 years ago, I probably didn't have the confidence, and now I do, you know. And 5 years ago, I didn't have the budget, and now I do. 5 years ago, I didn't have the team, now I do. Team, get that, team. You will never make it by yourself. You could be the hottest rapper. I've seen the million hottest rappers, the hottest rapper in the world, motherfucker in the house all day doing nothing. I've seen the wackest rapper in the world go out there, kill, entertain, do everything, and be in the scene. So, you know what? I'd rather rock with somebody who's doing something than somebody who's cocky and keeps to himself and expects the world to come to him. You feel me? So, I'm just happy I have a good team around me. Shout out to every single one of the Road Dogs, DJ Cadillac, Cali, Solo, Fade, Jay Woods, Sassy, Dusty Rhodes, Scar, DJ Social, Rodney, and the one and only J2 Graphics. Boy.
That guy. Man, I got it, man.
He'll make a dope head look good.